What's going on, everybody? You're listening to a special episode of the Weekly Smash Wrap as we make our way through the summer. That's right, welcome to Season 1.5 of the Weekly Smash Wrap, where we bring you stories of the underground world of Smash Ultimate here at TCNJ, throughout New Jersey, and the world. I'm Casey, one of your co-hosts of the show, and with me is...
This is Oscar Wildfan69, your other co-host of the Weekly Smash Wrap, and that is right, we are back for our Season 1.5, a special summer off-season episode where we will sort of wrap up the closure of the TCNJ season, talk about some of the fun stuff that's going on this summer, maybe talk a bit about next season, a whole bunch of stuff, banter back and forth, because there's a lot to talk about. A lot of interesting stuff.
Yeah, for sure. But I think first and foremost, man, how's your summer been?
How's my summer been?
Since we last talked, because we've both been super busy with our jobs and shit. But
oh my god, tell me about it.
Also,
wait,
I should probably clarify. This is not going to be on the radio, so we could say
we could say fucking shit now.
A little bit.
It's pretty awesome. Wait, weren't you going to say? You said you were going to say fuck BJR when we opened. You haven't said it yet.
Yeah, fuck BJR. No particular reason. I love BJR, but just fuck them.
Yeah, fuck you, Brian. We love you.
we were playing Mario Kart World the other day. Actually, it was pretty fun.
Oh, you were? Well, speaking of Mario Kart World, we're actually going to talk a little bit about the Switch 2 later on if we have time for it. I see you got the Switch 2 in the background. Yeah, there you go. Oh my god, precious cargo.
How's your summer been?
My summer, it's been good. I've been managing my local swim club. I get to regale the awe-struck youth with tales of my radio exploits, and they're so just amazed, and they're like, "Can we please leave work now because my shift is over?" And I will tell them no.
Find a way I could make my setup a little better as well. I've been making this rinky-dinky ass setup over here, trying to make myself look presentable.
Nah, it's not rinky-dinky. I prefer the term DIY.
DIY, exactly. No, that's pretty cool. I know you've been kind of working your way up to the top of the rung.
Oh yeah.
Of the
Raccoon Valley Swim Club. If anyone would like to purchase a membership,
pool ladder.
I'm telling you, if you want to, they're still open. They're still open. How's your summer been?
This guy and him up if you want a membership to the pool.
Yeah, that's right. They're only like $800.
Yeah, I've been good. I've been good as well. I've been actually here at TCNJ. I've been here at Campus Town because I have an internship in the area. So it's been pretty cool. I've been doing like community events and stuff. So
are you doing like the Mercer County LGBT services? That kind of stuff?
Yeah, I've done like I'm helping coordinate different like Pride Month events and stuff like that. It's been pretty good.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
So I've been tweeting about that.
And
or wait, on your Snap? No, never mind. I'm thinking of your Instagram stories. My fault.
Yeah, I was gonna say I keep pretty on the low about my job and stuff, my career.
Yeah, I mean, don't even say the J slur. It's making me cringe.
Exactly, bro. I can't be out here saying the E slur.
Employment. Dude, I had to tell off my friend for saying the I slur the other day. Internship.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I have been kind of wilding out though. I spent $30 because I got my paycheck hit. I got this PSA 9 Snowrun Pokemon card.
Oh, nice. I don't know anything about Pokemon, but I'm sure that's pretty swag.
Goated, bro. I forgot how good it feels to get a paycheck hit your direct deposit, dude. It's a crack. I'm not gonna hold you.
It's like a shot of heroin.
For real. But as you know, as you could probably tell the viewers at home, I mean, we haven't really been playing that much Smash, right?
Yeah, no, I went to one Sector X. I've been kind of keeping tabs on things. I've been watching a couple fusions. Been checking the G4G group chat, but besides that, I've been out of the loop for a little bit. I'm trying to get back in.
What about you? Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. Literally since King, I have not even opened this game back up. It's been a month. It's been a month and a half since I last played this game, probably.
Wow. How's it feel?
I've been working, and I've admittedly had all my attention on this little thing that I got over here, little Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, that's right, Mario Kart World.
Yeah, it did break some sales records, I believe. So, shout out to all the consumers like me who are part of the problem.
It's
Uh,
okay.
it
I
was
thought the
so
game looked
funny.
cool.
I was surprised by how many sales the Switch had because I went to that Walmart at like 7 a.m., like an hour after it opened, and there was still like a whole like cart a whole cart left of boxes of just Nintendo Switch 2s. Like they had the whole thing available.
Well, I think a lot of
Like
people are like
barely
boycotting
anyone
it.
had bought it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. A lot of people are boycotting it, so I'm like, sales are probably gonna be down. I wouldn't be surprised, but it broke sales records. I remember, and this might be a little bit of revisionist history. I'm not like fully sure if I had like the facts on this, but I feel like the Switch One, it was so hard to get a Switch One back in the day
Oh
when it
yeah,
first came out. Like I couldn't get my hands on a Switch until like a year later.
yeah,
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean?
No, it was crazy. Not as crazy as like the PS5 stuff, but it was pretty insane.
And that's crazy. I thought it was gonna be like a PS5 situation where even though people are boycotting, like I felt like it was still gonna be sold out. But I guess they just over manufactured the shit out of this item because they're not even selling out and they're still breaking
Well,
records.
Nintendo knows they
But
can
you
get
must
away
have
with
like
anything, so of course they probably over manufactured.
they probably have like a bajillion Switch
They
twos
probably
that they
dumped them into
change.
the sea for fun, just to pollute the environment.
They're they're going to the barge, bro.
Bro, I swear to God, Mario is gonna like evaporate every lake in the Middle East known to man.
This is how Japan responds to the South China Sea conflict.
No
Hey,
switches for China.
hey, speaking of foreign politics, do you guys want to hear the weekly Smash Rap's opinion on?
And now we're gonna
never
bring
mind.
it to
Let's
the
talk about
Middle
it.
East. No, okay. All right, switch topics. Switch topics. Switch topics. Though
Hey, 3000 though.
I
Go
do
ahead,
have a
proceed.
slightly political
Yeah, what's up?
story to bring up later. But for now, we have some real
I'm so
Smash
already
Ultimate.
going off the rails.
This is almost as crazy as the Menchu episode already. Though nothing's gonna
Almost.
top that ever.
Yeah.
But TCN JPR. This
Yeah.
was all the
Huge
marbles.
news.
This is what every F troop was for. And
This is what we were building towards, man.
there were some interesting
I think
results.
what we should do is we should count it down from like 10 to 1. Also, it was a 10-person PR,
Yeah.
which I did not expect, but I welcome. I think it's cool seeing all the people get the spotlight.
Yeah, it's nice just like recognizing people. I mean, there was a
You want
top
to start from
five.
number 10, then go from there?
Yeah, I'm down. Number 10,
Alright.
we have Bobinski, longtime
The one and
patron
only.
of F Troop. They've been coming
One
coming
of
out to a
the
lot of
goats.
these. Yeah, I know. He's
Legend.
been around, and it's great to see him finally make PR. It's good to see
Yeah.
him do well.
No, it's really cool. I mean, like I remember you got that. The venue popped off when you beat Victor Vaughn.
Wait, oh yeah, he did be. Wait, that was
great.
really funny. That's crazy. I was so scared to lose to
awesome,
Victor
bro.
Vaughn. He like almost beat me one set we played.
Yeah.
I was like,
It
bro,
was
you gotta be
crazy.
kidding me. For those who don't know, Victor Vaughn, he plays Street Fighter. That's why we're ragging on him. He does not play
Yeah.
Smash Ultimate in the slightest.
Speaking of which, I haven't played a lot of Street Fighter.
Oh, you have?
I got into Plat 2 with M. Bison just for my placement matches,
God.
and I was dying laughing.
I bet you feel so skilled. Were you playing Modern or
I'm
Classic?
so good. What do you think? Take a wild guess.
Well, if I had to take an educated guess here, well, if you're playing Modern, I mean, there's another
No,
character you
no.
should play. I believe
by
Brian
the
mains
way,
his character.
Yeah. Dazuba also made honorable mentions. I feel like he probably would have been like 7th or 6th if he had qualified.
Oh yeah, if you just
Yeah.
attended more.
Something like, yeah, but he got music stuff. He busy. You know what I'm saying?
He very
Shout out to
busy.
Dazuba. Number 9, our first ever international player.
Oh yes.
Lenok, the Byleth main from Germany. I think he's back in Germany right now.
You're telling me I
all the
won't
jobs
see
are working.
Lanok at Fusion?
Sadly not.
Fuck.
Jackal dodging them though. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying.
Jackal dodged the goat.
Laynock needs to avenge Justin Byleth because today at Fusion, we're recording this Monday night. Jackal friggin' destroyed Justin, but he's never played Laynock.
Hey, Justin's in grants right now. Later in this episode, we'll actually see the results, and we'll tell you guys what we think about this Fusion. But getting back to the PR, we do have Miker finishing his TCNJ career at a solid number 8 placement.
Shout out to Miker. We had him on the podcast. He was a great guest. And he's been like, I don't know this much this semester, but I know last semester he was like actually going to like out of school events and grinding. Yeah, he's been getting good.
Last summer, I remember. He was going to them center stages, bro.
Oh, he's going to center stage.
He was hitting the hyperbolic time chamber, dude.
Deadass. Like North Jersey tournaments are actually the hyperbolic time chamber.
It's so ass, bro. It's so many top players. You'll losing to people that have like 52% win rates with wins on PR players. Like losers round 1. That's crazy.
But what's funny too is that like I feel like it's the hyperbolic time chamber if you're like a 2-2er and like you actually get a couple games. If you're an 0-2er, it's kind of just like getting waterboarded. Like.
And speaking of waterboard,
finally this week's activity.
Dude, I've been waiting. Listen, I love being on the radio. But I've been waiting to make all the
Dude,
all the
I
crazy
know.
jokes.
We can be unhinged.
Yeah. Because I'm a sociology major, so I just be studying about society all day.
Oh, yeah.
I need an outlet to just, like, make jokes about the crazy stuff going on, which is probably what No Holds Barred is going to be for.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But in the meantime, so you don't have to contain your excitement.
Yeah.
Wait, who do we have next? Oh, wait, Tempo,
number 7.
Classic TCNJ.
He was focusing more on, like, Street Fighter, other games, Marvel Rivals, of course, and also school, obviously.
Yeah, whatever. Like, 3rd or 4th on the list of priorities, whatever.
Exactly. But, he played Ken Greninja. He went back to his OG.
Yeah, he did the odd McBob. He found himself.
Well. It's still interesting seeing this path that he's taken, but I think it's valid, and I think he ended up having a really good season. I wouldn't be surprised if he's top 5 next year. And we're going to talk a little bit about next year projections for sure. So I could see him being top 5.
Yeah, me too. I can see it. I feel like he plays a lot better when he's relaxed. He's one of those people.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And then we have a Pokwa.
We have a Pokwa. Dude, if we included Mercer County tournaments in this and like Rider tournaments, bro, he would probably be number 2.
Deadass. Actually,
Rider Pokwa is actually demon mode, bro.
This wouldn't have counted for the PR, but he literally like 3-0'd Sentinel in a crew battle, which was just mind blowing.
He did. I mean, he also beat Sentinel in bracket.
Oh, well, that was character lockout, but still, a dub's a dub. I have not beaten Sentinel's character lockout. In my defense, he did play Pyramithra against Tink, but still, good shit.
Absolute ass.
and then he posted that like screen recording of Instagram Reels where it's like all brain rot, and he says, "This is what the Toon Link matchup feels like in 2025."
Legendary tweet, dog. Legendary tweet. After that, number 5. Who do we have here? But none other than the person talking on the other side of the screen.
I go by many names: Owen Bob, Owen Wildfan. But out here today, they call me number 5 on the TCNJ PR.
Sorry, that was mean.
What'd you say? You say bitch?
Yeah, I said a bitch.
Hey, fuck you. You know what? Fuck you and fuck BJR.
Sure,
I threw BJR in for no reason.
We can agree on that, brother.
I know one issue the Middle East could come together on.
Oh, man, free Palestine, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Speaking of BJR, I didn't even plan that. Oh my god, he's actually number 4. Well,
At number 4 is okay. Before we get to BJR, I do want to ask you about how you feel like your season went.
I was I was kind of hoping I'd beat BJR to be honest, because I got him a couple times, but some of them were at Ryder. The best one was at Ryder, so whatever. I can't complain. He brought it back.
You did 3 of the shit out of him.
I did, and I with 3 of his characters, but it is what it is.
Man, F Troop 5, you did get top 8. You know,
I did.
And you did notably have that big win against Crow Dog. You definitely turned things around for the better, I feel like. I feel like last semester was a bit of a quote-unquote down semester, which, even for your standards, I mean, like, you still got, like, 7th or 8th on the PR.
Yeah.
But it feels like you're definitely more locked in. A lot more consistent, I would say. And even though you had a Mickey Mouse ass bracket in Royal Stampede, you did place the highest out of any non-Xavier or TCNJ competitor.
What can I say?
So, I mean, I gotta give props. I think you did really well.
Hey, I attribute it to Buddhism. Shout out the Buddha for helping my Smash career.
On
Buddha.
Shout out my boy Lucas, if you never know.
On Gons. Number 3, this one surprised me.
Wait, we gotta talk about the BJR.
Oh, that's right. We completely fuck beat. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk about BJR.
Listen, BJR, he did get first in the inaugural Street Fighter PR.
Yeah, he did. That counts absolutely nothing for Smash, but you know what? He did do that.
Yeah. He was damn near NJPR in Street Fighter, bro.
Yeah.
He was like top 20. He was like borderline.
No, he's like a local legend in the Street Fighter scene. He wins locals.
Sir.
If you remember, if anyone recalls,
right
we had the show match with FemShep. That was pretty swag.
Cinema. Yeah, I mean, like, it's good. I think BJR, even though he is washed up at the Smash, he still showed people that he can still bring it out. The best of him, when he's on, getting that win over Kajasa.
Oh, he did beat Kajasa, yeah.
Getting the run back against you. Getting the win against Zupa and Connor.
It was really just the end of the season. Like, it was really close between me and him for like most of the run. I think I was like way ahead of him for like most of the season.
Yeah, I think so. And then F Troop 5 and Royal Stampede, and then like F Troop 6, he really just came guns a-blazing.
Well, you know what they say. Never count out Game 3 BJR.
Yes, sir. And also, you know what they say?
What do they say?
Fuck BJ.
Fuck BJ.
Yes, sir. And then this surprised me. Now, you see, normally my predictions are very accurate. This was the one time I got all my projections wrong. At number 3, we have none other than Kevin JSI in the Swan Song semester.
Yeah.
We got Kevin making top 3 for the first time in his career.
Nah, good for Kevin. This has been great. This is his highest placement.
Dude, GOAT status, bro.
After everything he's done for the Smash Ultimate scene at TCNJ, I mean, he deserved this more than anyone. He's...
Oh, 100%.
Lugging setups in the rain, doing that kind of stuff, setting up every week. It's nice to see. And what, is this the semester he beat Ice on Deck, or was that last semester?
No, it was last semester.
Oh, well, he's still goated.
Yeah, he's still good. He did beat Doopy Dino, which is a pretty big win. Definitely one of the bigger wins of his career, really, and of the recent TCNJ history, outside of, obviously, Xavier's wins. Also had wins against BJR, Miker, Apokwa, Zuba. I mean, like, he was stacking up those wins. He did miss 3 of the last 4 tournaments, but that run at King really solidified.
Well, that just makes it more impressive that he got 3.
Top 48. He was one match away from making it out of pools.
Sheesh!
He had to lose to Xavier.
Well, what can you do? That bracket was rigged. No way he should have had to fight Xavier before he got out of pools anyway.
For real. At number 2,
Absolute
Who
cinema.
could it be? I made number 2, and I feel really proud of myself for
Congrats.
getting number 2 on the PR. I got 7th, 5th, 25th, 65th. Really, it was my F Troop 4 and 5 runs that were really good and kind of propelled me to the top spot. I was able to get some dubs regardless. Getting the win on R.O.B was huge. Getting the win on Brian was huge. I beat you. That felt
Yeah,
great.
multiple times. Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
What's funny is that you beat me at Ryder this
Yeah, I
past
know.
semester.
Nah, you beat me. You beat me good at TCNJ. I think you like 3-1 to me or something, which was pretty funny.
Yeah, I think I beat you pretty decently at TCJ, which was good.
Yeah.
But I think at Ryder you fucking got the clutch, and I was irate about it on the pod, as we famously remember.
Oh yes, our debate about Polytana's place on the tier list. I'm,
Yeah.
and then you rage baited me with the official tier list. But you know what? It's what it is.
W gaslighting.
That for more dark psychology and manipulation tips, tune into the weekly Smash Rap. And then finally, no, that's great. I'm glad you did get the number 2 spot because I know you wanted it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was kind of my goal, and I reached it. So I feel good about myself.
That's pretty swag.
And yeah, and number 1, surprise, surprise, it's literally the GOAT, Xavier.
With a near perfect season.
Yeah, nearly perfect season. I mean, his worst loss was to was it to 0-0 maybe? He's like top 150 in the world.
Wow, horrible loss.
Actually, I need to check who he lost to at King. That's probably the main question. Because I forget who he lost to in losers.
Imagine his worst loss is like Zamba or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, his worst loss is Smash Bros. He's literally top 10 in the
Wow,
state.
this guy is dog water, bro. That's
He's
crazy.
Trash. He's a bum.
Goddamn! Wow.
Nah, dude, literally, arguably the greatest season in DCNJ Smash Ultimate history. And we're obviously talking about the undisputed GOAT of Smash Ultimate and TCNJ. It's not even remotely a conversation.
What's going on, everybody? Hope you're enjoying the show. Real quick, before we get back into it, I'd like to remind you that if you want to follow the host on Twitter, you can find me at O_Buck_King, and you can find Casey at Casey Qualicub. And of course, if you want to listen to the show after it airs, you can find it right here on YouTube.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Weekly Smash Rap. We just got done talking about the TCNJ PR, and now we're going to talk about a brand new PR for Smash Ultimate in this community, that being the Mercer County PR.
Oh, yes. There's some scene setting to do with this one. I got a scene to set here. It's actually not that complex of a scene, but it's a scene.
It with me.
So JD just messaged me out of the blue one day. He's like, hey, would you like to be on the panel for the Mercer County PR? And I said, yes. And let me tell you, this was a stacked panel for Mercer County. Not just in terms of players, but in terms of vibes. We had Xavier.
The Adventures.
We had EO. We had JD. We had Ipokwa. We had Gajasa, I think. Actually, I don't know if we had Gajasa.
Oh, wow.
But we had some crazy vibes.
We need to get our misinformation quota in.
Oh yeah, the whatever. Big Brother is commissioning us to spread more misinformation. Otherwise,
True.
we get shot and killed anyway. That's a joke.
Vulgar.
That one's a joke. WTSR will not be shooting me in the back of the head anytime soon. And with that, allegedly. And with that, we have the Mercer County PR.
And starting off the PR was a huge debate between Apokwa you
Oh yes.
and me. I need you to set the scene for me because I heard that this debate took over an hour to get settled.
Dude, I felt like I was voting for the Pope. It was insane. We were in this call for we were in this call forever. And
Hey, shout out the Filipino Pope, bro.
who's the Filipino Pope? Wait,
Yeah, there's a Filipino guy that was gonna be Pope, but now it's a guy from Chicago.
oh, imperialism's done it again. Uh, but
My family's from some of my family's from Wisconsin, so we don't fuck with Chicago. Fuck the Bears.
fuck the Bears, and hey, fuck BJ. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, wait. Let me set this. Let me set the scene for this.
Kidding. Fuck BJR.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Neither was I. Anyway,
let's set the scene.
set the scene. I gotta set this scene. I gotta fill my scene setting quota. We were in this call, and okay, my case was I didn't want to sound egotistical. I wanted to be Mr. Humble, so I was like, listen, I think I was very inconsistent, and I think, I said I think Casey deserves it. And they're like, oh, okay, all right. And then AJ was like, well, in my opinion, I'm voting for myself. And I'm like, well, this is a conundrum. He didn't actually say it like that, but it was funny. But we had a debacle. It got so convoluted that it was not even coherent anymore. I think it got to this point where it was about like consistency versus peaks, as these things usually go when you can't decide a placement. But at the end of the day, we did end up giving it to you, Casey, and we had both me and Apokwa as honorable mentions.
What was the voter? Do you know what the voter breakdown was?
I think
Who was?
Xavier was for you.
Yep.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
JD was for Ipokwa. Those are the two I remember. But you have to understand, I was like, it went on forever. I was like falling asleep, so I don't even remember.
Funny.
Much.
I would have voted for Ibokwa.
Would you?
Yeah, I would vote for Ibokwa, bro. He beat JD.
Maybe you should have been there because I was kind of buzzed towards the end.
Oh.
I needed a drink just to get through it.
You're drunk on the PR.
I was drinking on the job.
I had to have 5 Trulies so I could calm my nerves. Start the PR making.
You try to do this job.
Man,
you try sitting in a call while other people argue. It's stressful.
Hey man, you know that there's alcohol in Smash is a problem, dude.
You're saying with me in particular?
And that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not gonna expand on that whatsoever.
Oh wait, I see what you did there. Wait, I see what event you're subtly alluding to that I'm not gonna mention either. But if you know, you know.
And if you know, you definitely don't want to know.
You do not want to know.
If you know, you want to unlearn it as fast as possible.
I got this. I have a certain tweet on my page involving Sabrina Carpenter and a goat. I might be unretweeting that. I'll explain later.
Please explain that after this pod is done too.
Anyway, back to business. We have at number 9.
Yeah, I was surprised that I was 10, but like I'll take it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I low-key thought I was at least going to get top 10 too, but apparently not.
And then Krill Dog, number 9.
You still doing it with the Seth?
Yep.
I think that's kind of a low season for Krill Dog. Yeah. Nah, just keep trying, King.
It's probably relatively worse. He could be upwards of 5, honestly, as peak.
I'd say something like that.
But still really good. I mean, again, a down season for him is still making Mercer County PR. He's still one of the best people, and he always farms the TCNJ people, including myself for a long time.
But hey, you got that win on him at Ryder, and I think at what, TCNJ?
I got the one dub, a singular dub. I got
Let's
2
go.
years, 2.5 years actually, of losing to him.
The thing with Krill Dog, like we've been talking about this, it's like it's a mix of he feels like there's a lot of pressure on him to perform, that kind of thing, and it's like it's kind of stressful for him. So I think he's been stepping away from the game a little bit, but he still did good.
I mean, bro, he went to 2 tournaments in one day yesterday.
Oh yeah, actually. Oh, he's locked back in. Let's go.
A little bit, a tiny bit.
We're seeing. Oh hey, by the way, Krill Dog's house, June 28th, my birthday. I'm planning to go.
Ooh.
I'm planning to go boozing after, and I'm not gonna say I will buy minors alcohol, but I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. But anyone who's over 21 and would like to join me and Krill Dog
We get our shit taken off YouTube.
and get our stuff taken off YouTube.
We upload this podcast on Kick.
You know, I'm starting to just think about the benefits of DLive. I think it's a really great platform. And then at number 7 and 8, we have 2 Diddy Kongs. And what's interesting about this placement is that they're similar in like drive to compete, but they play like completely differently. Like Kajasa is like super aggressive. He's very like rush down kind of Diddy Kong. Oh yeah, crazy punish game. And then Wob is kind of like the difference between Jackal and Ouch. Yeah, I'll time you out.
Yeah.
The one time I did almost time him out at Royal Stampede.
Season. I think my 2 wins against Wob really helped me get onto PR because of how good of a season Wob had. Like I think that kind of really carried me to the top of the triple threat matchup we had.
Yeah.
Against you and Apokwa.
For sure.
Wob has been really, really fucking good, and he is only continuing to get better. And I wouldn't be surprised if he cracks top 5 next season.
Yeah,
it would not surprise me whatsoever. Because I think the more he optimizes his combos, he's only gonna become a scarier opponent to fight.
Yeah, I agree. He just needs to work on his punish game, and then once he does that, he's gonna be insane because he's got the patience. He's.
Wait, hold on 1 second.
What?
keep the pod going.
Okay, we're still rolling. Lightning round. Menchu, Dr. Mario's Nair gets stronger the longer it stays out. Menchu put this to spectacular effect by winning a Bronx Barrel Blast, his first ever one bracket. Menchu has single-handedly started a movement against Cargo Throw in the TCNJ scene, and one day Cargo Throw will be banned by 2028. I have faith.
We're all good.
Oh, okay.
Someone just dropped something.
Oh. Somebody dropped. I wonder who.
It sounded like Bob went off, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh shit.
When you're just trying to do the weekly Smash Rap and the sun comes out at 11 p.m.
World War III starts, bro, in the middle of the pod.
You think they'll let us do the podcast in the bunker in Iran?
We're gonna get sent out there by the government.
It's gonna be the weekly war rap. And then at number 4,
yes.
We have.
Yeah. Stop the wars.
Yeah, I agree. I think people should stop dying, personally.
I think people should stop. I think, man. I feel very strongly against what's going on with Americans. Not to get too political, but yeah, no, it's.
Hey, I have no political views other than impeach this Trump fella.
We could do a whole episode just talking about World War III, bro. I could do a whole pod talking about that shit, dude.
We better savor this PR then. It might be the last one.
Dude, this is
before Applebee's gets nuked.
We gotta make sure this pod doesn't reach the wrong target audience.
No. But we had if we want to pivot away from
we don't get Mecca Gandorf to watch the pod.
Wait, who?
He's like a super alt-right.
Oh, Smash player.
Yeah.
feel like Ganondorf is such like an alt-right Smash character. Of course he plays Ganondorf.
Hey, off my go Babinski.
My bad. Hey, I know nothing about Bobinski.
Babinski.
I don't know what Babinski's views are. I'm sure they're pleasant. I hope that does not age badly.
Oh, this episode is so off the rails.
Hey, you know what?
This
It's the off season. It's not supposed to be polished, you know?
Yeah, sir, season 1.5. And we're going to be back to squeaky clean episodes once season 2 starts.
Yeah, forgive us, Mercer County. This is the only time we can say fuck or anything adjacent to that on the podcast because FCC rules.
But yeah.
But we also
Minshew
had.
at number 6.
I already talked about Minshew.
TFJ at number 5. Not a surprise. TFJ has, at some points, been the best rider player.
Yeah.
But kind of taking a little bit of a backseat to focus more on academics and stuff like that. And not being the absolute neither that numbers 4 and 3 are. That being EO and Sentinel.
EO is the furthest thing from a neater. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, right.
What? No. No, if there is one neater between the two, it is Sentinel.
Yeah, definitely Sentinel.
All the neater in that
Sentinel.
category of people, it all goes to Sentinel. There's not an ounce of neater in EO.
Yeah, shout out to JD. I love JD. JD's one of my favorite people on the planet. I'm giving him a little bit of shit because I love him and I know he can take it. After he didn't do it well as King, he said that he would quit the game, and ever since then, he's been to like more tournaments than he's ever been to in his entire life.
He tweeted he was quitting the game a couple days ago again.
And I'm like, holy fuck. Put the cup down.
He can't put down the cup. Are you kidding me?
This right here.
It's like asking Tom to stop
right
chasing
here.
Jerry.
Put that shit down. JD, I need you to take like a 1 month break from Smash at some point. I love you though, and he's insanely good at the game.
Yeah, but you need a vacation, brother. On God.
And it's no surprise that he's number 3, right? It's no shock.
Yeah,
he's
not at all.
Really fucking good. He's hitting them with diabolical R.O.B combos. He's still kicking it with Plant every now and again, doing really special things with that character. I mean, we still see him as one of the greats in Mercer County, so not a shocker to see him number 3. So shout out to my boy.
Shout out to Goat.
Applebee's legend.
Number 1 on the Applebee's PR. Forever. And then we have, speaking of people who are quitting the game, we have Ice on deck.
Is Ice quitting too?
Oh, you didn't know about this?
Is everyone quitting? God damn.
No. Ice announced his retirement like a couple weeks ago. He's doing like one last round of events and then he's done. At Fusion today, I think he was there today. He had the top hat on.
Hold on, holy fuck! Sorry, this is literally nothing to do with Smash, but I just got some NBA news on my feed and it's fucking crazy. Anyways, let's talk about Ice on deck. What happened to Ice?
Well, he said in this tweet like he's got goals that are completely separate from Smash now, and he just thinks kind of Smash sucks up too much of his time. So he's out.
He's taking a detox from socials? Oh, W.
Yeah, shout out to Ice for that. On God.
Wait, that's actually goated. Shout out to any people doing social media detoxes.
Yeah.
That's real as fuck.
On guns.
Yeah, I hope Ice is doing well. Obviously, one of the goats in Mercer County again. He's honorary Mercer County through and through. He's brought so many people into the Mercer County community as well. Like the amount of people he's brought in to Arcadia through his friends that he's put on.
Oh yeah.
Other like South Jersey PR players that he's attracted to this tournament series.
Yeah, he's low-key started like the Philly invasion of a TCNJ. It's been great.
He's done so much for the community, and it's awesome to see him on the PR. But obviously, number 1, surprise, surprise.
Who could that be?
Xavier. Oh,
and there you go.
Possibly be.
No way.
That was fun. It was a really cool PR to see.
Yeah, I'm so glad we did this. And hey, it's G4G official production too. So you can thank Green for Gatorade for that.
Green for Gatorade. Look, my mic is green a little. My lighting might be screwing it over, but I might change its colors, and it's very cute.
Yeah, that's pretty swag. I'm a big fan. And with that,
Um,
that is going to be this segment. I'm going to play you our event calendar for some fun stuff that's coming up this summer. Next up, we're going to talk to you a little bit about SJ Summit, Fusion, a couple majors that happened. See if you can squeeze it all in there. We'll be right back. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're enjoying the show. Real quick, before we get back into it, I'd like to remind you some events we have coming up. And first up, we have Krill Dog's House on June 28th, my birthday. We do plan to go drinking afterwards for my 21st, so if you're interested and legal, you can come hang out with us after. That is Krill Dog's House. The venue will be in Voorhees. And then we also have coming up SJ Summit. That will be July 12th. You can buy spectator passes at StartGG. If you want the link, you can go on Twitter at SJ Summit. They just posted, and you can buy yourself a spectator pass. I will be there as well. We also have Collision coming up later, and with that, let's get back into the show. All right, everybody, welcome back to our final segment of the special summer episode of the weekly Smash Wrap. We're going to see if we can get in a good discussion about a topic that is near and dear to my heart. As an SJ native, I would salute the flag if we had one. South Jersey Summit.
yeah, man, a lot of people have been really excited about it.
A lot of campaigning, a lot of people angling for spots in tournament, though
Sorry, I completely cut you off there.
Nah, it's okay. I was just gonna keep.
Great episode.
I was gonna keep rambling about how what a big deal SJ Summit is. I mean, it kind of is because like people are talking about it, and I feel like one, Tri-State is the region that gets looked at in the United States, and two, I feel like it kind of feeds into like the SJ NJ beef that's always just like there, even if it's between the lines. So
Bro, Sonic's tweet about it.
wait, was this the thing where he endorsed Playmaker for Summit?
Yeah, plays will be made.
Dude, I'm so excited. Dude, I hope to God he gets in. If there is one, he's not G4G, but please, New Jersey, Playmaker for Summit. Plays have to be made.
Plays will be made.
But we also got some other interesting candidates for Summit, like 3 Robs.
Yeah, I saw that. It's
Boost,
Rob Mania over here.
Consent, and just after Icebox Battles on Sunday, JD Sentinel. He finally got in.
Yes, sir.
He's been working hard for this one. He was gonna campaign. It's been unclear whether he was actually going to be eligible for Summit because like it's not clear whether he qualifies as South Jersey, but Gray let it happen. And I will be there with a guest pass watching the chaos.
Why would Sentinel not be South Jersey?
Apparently, like, according to Gray at least, he was like right on the line. He said in the thing JD posted, JD's will not have guaranteed eligibility for future SJ Summit events.
Wait, why was he not eligible? Why was he potentially not eligible?
Because he's like, this is where he lives, I think.
Where does he live? Well, I probably should say on the phone.
Well, if you want his address so bad.
Well, his IP address so bad. I feel, whatever. I did forget he does in fact live in Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, that's true.
So,
That's true.
yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
I sure remembered that he was from Omaha, Nebraska. You know what I'm saying?
He flies in. He actually has properties in all of these places, and he flies in for for TCNJ tournaments. Yeah.
Now
He's
the
the most-
Indiana native himself, JD Sentinel.
Would you believe? And I mean, thank God he was able to get in from Canada, because, I mean, God. But anyway, there are other things to talk about in relation to NJ Summit.
I've always called JD the first man on Mars. Sorry, that was so stupid.
No. It takes dedication to get in your spaceship or whatever people on Mars use and and come to TCNJ. I mean, it was kind of tough putting him on the PR because he is from Mars.
Sentinel is on Summit. He's at Summit. And that's really cool. Again, I was kind of jokingly giving him a little crap for going to a lot of tournaments, but he has been working so hard to get to this point, and hopefully he'll show out.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. I think he'll do.
What's his squad?
His qual?
Who else is squad?
We got Noodle, we got Vince, we got A9, most of the usual suspects. We got Sauce. Really, it's just like a South Jersey, just like the South Jersey who's who of legendary figures. What I'm surprised about is that Gray didn't qual, but he's probably going to get voted in, I imagine. So that'll be pretty swag.
Probably. Yeah.
And yeah, it's
I'll be shocked.
We also got a couple of G4G players who are campaigning. We've got Pop. I think people should vote for G4G Pop because he plays Fox, so it'll balance out like the lameness to coolness ratio, I think. And then
Pop being in the Summit would be great for the SJ North Jersey beef as well.
Would it?
Pop being there would be great for the beef. If you know, you know.
You're gonna have to explain it to me after the pod.
No, he was beefing with North Jersey a little bit. It was fun.
Oh wait, we should definitely vote him in then. Also, Krill Dog.
Oh, Krill Dog's campaigning.
He's campaigning. We have to support
Krill
Note.
Dog, bro. On everybody's soul, we need Krill Dog in that tournament, bro.
We need Krill Dog.
Yes, A9, Vince, Houdini, Noodle, Sauce, Boost, Consent, Lil Mac Main, Apsara, TJ13. I thought TJ13 was Philly.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Shout out to TJ13. Buggies and Xavier. This is pretty stacked.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be like a crazy event.
Yeah, that should be good for sure, but nothing compared to F Troop number 73. But
Oh, yeah.
it can be close.
Yeah, well,
Anyways,
you can only try your best.
Yeah.
Also, Austie, real quick. I also think we should
What's up?
definitely give Austie a shout out because they,
Yeah.
creator of SJ Stats, they have some kind of nerve muscular degeneration problem going on in their hands, I think. And so it's been very hard for them to play the game. They had to relearn it on box. But it sounds like even this is tenuous. They might not be able to do this forever. So from what they tweeted earlier, it sounded like SJ Summit is going to be their last hurrah. So if you like what Austie's done for the scene, which, I mean, creating SJ Stats, that's pretty swag, I would definitely vote for Austie. It would be a fourth R.O.B, but hey.
Obviously, I hope he gets into SJ Summit. I hope he does well, but I think more importantly, I hope that these long-term issues end up being like resolved to some extent, because it's not just difficult playing Smash; it's difficult operating in day-to-day life.
Yeah,
with
for sure.
Nerve damage in your hands. So like, I hope everything can be okay with him, and I hope he can, continue to live out a great life and do the great things that he's doing for the community, both in and out of Smash.
Shout out to Austie.
For sure. I think that's pretty much everything in terms of SJ Summit for now. But
yeah, pretty much.
I think for the next episode this summer for season 1.5, we can talk more about how SJ Summit goes or who ends up getting in.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
It's going to depend on what our schedule is. We could do it once a week again, or we could end up doing like once every 2 billion years. So you'll figure out, chat.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Call the viewers chat.
Well, there will be a chat because it will be YouTube live premiere. But yeah, hey. So chat, you know what? Let us know what you think. Leave a like down below and subscribe. Anyway.
Yeah. I think we also had a couple of majors in the meantime, but there weren't like any super crazy majors. We actually haven't gotten any super majors like really at all since R.O.B.
Yeah.
Feels like damn near everyone's retired at this point.
Tweak. Goat gone. Who else? Riddles gone.
Spargo gone.
Wait, when did he? Whoa! Did he retire?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But
I was about to say, like, what?
Playing the game no more.
Did he get like kidnapped or something? Yeah, gone. About to
Samuel
say, like,
gone
did
for
did,
2 days.
did
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was like
I'm
about to
sorry,
say,
JD. I love you,
did
JD.
Spargo decide to go to college or something? Like,
I'm sorry. I'm being me at JD. No. I think Spargo said that he just didn't enjoy playing Smash that much, but I think he played Plant, and all is well now.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You said that a while ago, but then he beat Light with Piranha Plant. I'm pretty sure, which is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Well, we got
Spargo for
some
doing
interesting
that.
results over the past month or so. I know we had MomoCon shortly after the semester ended,
Oh
where
yeah.
Beast Mode Paul and Omega was the grand finals, which is like, by the way, this is a tournament that has Meister, Light, and Mutace, and the grand finals was Beast Mode Paul and Omega.
Yeah. I couldn't
That's
believe my eyes
crazy.
when I saw that. I did like a double take when I opened that on YouTube. I'm like, what the hell is going
By
on?
the way, shout out Mr. E, Gang 13th, Tri-State Stand Up.
He's back. He was at King. Shout out Mr. E.
He was
Supporting the tri-state scene. Oh, we also have Cola at
Also
ninth. He's back.
also Seal. Huh?
What?
What?
I said we had Cola at
Who's back?
ninth.
Oh
Nope.
yeah.
Yeah, he's back.
He's back. Seal from New Jersey, she actually got a 33rd at the MomoCon. I forgot about that. She did really well.
Let me have a look. See. Oh, right on.
And yeah, that was pretty cool. Seeing that, I completely forgot about that. It was a pretty good run that she was able to get. Coming out to Florida. Shout out to the Floridians, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, say hi to JD for me.
For real.
And then we got
And
what
then
other
we
interesting
had
placements?
CEO last week, which, by the way, Victor Vaughn went to.
Victor Vaughn.
And Victor Vaughn, in Street Fighter, he took a round off of Angry Bird, which was really sick.
That's really cool,
So-
actually. Wow.
That
For those who
was-
don't know,
that was
Angry
sick.
Bird is like a legendary Street Fighter player. So
Yeah, he's one of the goats. We also had CEO on the Smash Ultimate side. We're on and one after being sent to losers by Apollo Kage. Apollo Kage low key back. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, I haven't seen him in forever.
Yeah, I am really interested in seeing if he can keep up this hot streak after doing so well at King. I know Cola got third
Let's go.
as well, so we had some pretty good results, some upsets. We also had Epic Gabriel, who got 13th, who ended up losing a tune, which is not necessarily notable, but what ended up happening that was really notable was that Toon ended up needing he needed housing because I think his flight got delayed like a day, and he didn't have anywhere to go. So even though Epic Gabriel was talking so much shit about Toon, he was like, "Listen, separate the player from the character." He gave Toon housing for the night and helped him get back to the airport the next day, which I
Wow.
thought was such an awesome moment for the community.
Yeah, it's
And,
such an epic gamer moment.
Like that's literally what it's all about.
Good job,
You know,
guys.
Smash. That sort of togetherness, even through all of the shit talk. You know, the solidarity through the shit talk. It's great.
Shout out Epic Gabriel, showing
W's in the chat.
impeccable sportsmanship. And then we also have
Sumobato.
Oh, I was just gonna real quick. I was gonna mention my all-time goat Ploopy. Who is Ploopy?
I don't know. Hey, good tag though. I like the poopy tag. It sounds funny. Love that.
Anyways, Sumibato.
Yes, we had. I mean, some more results. I mean, we had another tournament where we have like these crazy upsets. Like, I mean, we had Kananabe getting 17th, losing to Itachi. We had Asimo getting 9th, losing to Crete, the Palatena. That's right, Palatena baby, stand up.
Represent.
And I mean, top 3 was pretty chalk. I mean, it was Raru, then Hurt, and then Doramiki. Hey, Hurt's back, baby.
Finally.
I mean, he did get second, but listen, he's still at the top of the card. He's still at the top of the mountain in terms of one of the best players in the world.
After Japan forced him to live in the Himalayas for 20 years to atone for his actions.
Going anywhere.
Hurt.
That one cut out.
Wait, did I cut out?
Yeah, you cut out completely.
Oh, okay. Well, you can hear me now, though, right? Like, yes. Well? Okay, cool.
Smash Gods are telling us to end the episode soon.
Hey, all I'm saying is, after Japan made Hurt spend 20 years meditating in the mountains to atone for his actions, after he's finally back. The years he's, people are required to maintain a 30-foot distance from him unless they're playing. But it's good to see they've at least let him in the building again.
He's still on probation. We're using mods.
And then,
oh my god, it was so funny because there was I saw a Japanese tweet when the ban happened, and I saw I translated it, and it was like, put this thug in prison. I was like, whoa.
What the hell? Are you serious?
I'm being so dead ass. I don't know if I can pull up the tweet off the top of my head, but like, dude, people were talking crazy about her. I'm like, dude, like, first of all, don't call anyone.
Yeah, can we leave that word in the 70s? Oh my god.
We should probably cut out that segment. But we could.
Well, you know what?
If we censor, it would be worse. Because like, what if I said something even worse?
I think we can just clarify here right now. We are not fans of that word at the Weekly Smash Rap. But I will say, I am a fan of her.
No, shout out to her. He's really awesome. And then Doramigi won, which Doramigi's really good. So yeah.
And what I like to say about Doramigi, every time I see the word Doramigi, I think of a killer Beady Bean tweet where he goes, Doramigi. Doramigi. He dances on the platform with elegance and grace. His platform pressure is effortless. Go, Doramigi. Hit him with your circular disc of wonder. I really like that tweet. And with that,
we have one more thing.
One more thing. What is our last thing?
Fusion.
Fusion, baby.
It's 12 o'clock right now. It's a new day. We just got done with Fusion. Jackal wins, beating Justin Violet with Pit and Dark Pit in Grand Finals.
Wait, what was the score?
It was 3-1. Justin went all Aegis.
Okay, hey, JD did better against Jackal's Pit and Dark Pit.
That's actually true.
JD brought it to 3-2.
Yeah.
Dubs are done.
Bro, this is, by the way, this was such a stacked freaking tournament.
And you know what it is, too? It's like such a small tournament because, like, the massive heat wave we're getting in New Jersey right now, it's like 100 degrees outside.
Yeah.
For some reason, all the best players came that day.
Surprise, surprise, all the needers showed up. Shocker. But y'all gotta make sure to stay cool out here. But these players are only heating up. I mean, bro, we saw Sinister make a big run, and losers, Justin Violet made it all the way to second place. But I mean, bro, look at this ninth place, bro. We have Cube, we have Delta Force, Amic Bob, and Mr. Muggs.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
On one hand, I'm just so happy that they got ninth, but two, they only got ninth.
I mean, bro, they got ninth out of 20 some people.
Yeah, I honestly don't even know what to make of that placement, but shout out to the Bob. He's still doing it. And with that, we have about 20 seconds left in this segment. So,
we made it.
That is, this has been scuffed. I think this has been a glorious disaster.
We're probably gonna have to cut out that one bit. We're probably gonna have to cut it out if you're able to.
Yeah, I'll work my editorial.
If there's a sudden cut in this podcast, just know I was talking about some tweet that some Japanese person made about her.
We were citing MLA, parentheses, Japanese Twitter.
Yes.
And with that,
yeah, it was wild.
Thank you. Thanks for doing this episode with me today. We'll keep you guys posted.
Awesome.
Yeah. We'll keep you guys posted whether we end up doing a full summer season weekly or every 2 billion years or whatever. And I hope you guys stay cool and open your mind.
Open your mind.